Rob and Cheryl, the governor says the wheels are in motion for federal agents to be deployed in Chicago, based in part on information, he says, provided by federal and military officials who spoke with his administration on the condition of anonymity. At a mid-afternoon news conference with Mayor Brandon Johnson and others, Governor J.B. Pritzker said he's learned that federal agents and military vehicles began staging yesterday on nearby federal property, including Naval Station Great Lakes in North Chicago. The governor says many of those agents have been relocated from ICE operations in Los Angeles and are planning immigration enforcement actions in Chicago, including in communities where Mexican Independence Day celebrations will be held later this month. The governor said he's learned members of the Texas National Guard have begun preparing for deployment in Illinois.
The Trump plan is to use any excuse to deploy armed military personnel to Chicago. If someone flings a...
Can I pause real quick? Look, J.B. Pritzker's a liar. Can we agree to disagree on this one? There's no disagreement for sure. J.B. Pritzker's a liar. Why do I say that? This weekend was over 7 shootings and over 10 to 11 killings in a 2-day span. That's it. That's enough reason. Bring them guards in. He's going to say the violence doesn't exist because he's up north, Streeterville. You know what I'm saying? Lincoln Park. North Ave. Of course, there's not too many killings up north. What about the south and west side, bro? Come on. Go about 10 blocks west. Go 10 blocks south, bro. You're going to see some violence. Of course, y'all going to have the south on the north side on lock. Even though violence is still happening, y'all going to have it on lock because y'all don't want it to make it seem like that's what's going on. You know what I don't like about JB? He makes it seem as if it's just about Chicago. Like, bro, represent the state. I hate that he only represents Chicago. I have not yet seen him represent any other part of our country, our state, other than Chicago. Other than when he was trying to use Forest Park to take away our weapons. Other than that, he's never spoke about any other city in our state whatsoever. Just Chicago. It's always been Chicago. He's not even a Chicago boy. He's a Californian. Anyway, let's go.
Sandwich at an ICE agent. Trump will try and go on TV and declare an emergency in Chicago. I'm imploring everyone, if and when that happens, do not take the bait.
There's no
This
bait.
all comes to the heels of a violent Labor Day weekend in Chicago. At least 58 people shot, 8 of them killed between Friday evening and Monday night. At the White House, President Donald Trump gave few details and no timeline for a planned federal intervention in Chicago.
Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. We're going in.
Ooh, please.
When you lose, look, I have an obligation. This isn't a political thing.
Nope.
I have an obligation.
Mayor Brandon Johnson, Governor Pritzker, and the Illinois Democrats have created a pro-crime, a pro-criminal environment.
Facts.
They've abandoned the victims, abandoned the police, and abandoned the people of Chicago.
Yes.
Governor Pritzker says on Saturday, a Trump administration official contacted the head of the Illinois State Police confirming that ICE is planning an operation in Chicago, but gave very few details. The governor says that is the first and only time the Trump administration has contacted the state regarding this issue.
Hey, and that's the only time they should. And you know why I think they should do that? Look, I think the feds should not give the state of Illinois any notification. They're nice for even giving them the slight notification. Why do I say that? Because there's a bug somewhere. And as soon as that information is known, it's immediately recited back to the governor. And the governor is going to try his best to try to have the people there to resist and do parades and do protests. Facts. I love that Trump got them on their heels, bro, because you know what? He said, they're coming. I'm just not going to let you know when, but they're coming. So keep playing this game that you keep playing, but they're coming though. Look at the violent weekend you just had. You could have put extra officers on the street, make sure shit wasn't going down like that, JB, but you didn't. Instead, what you did is you tried to play this little political game and try to make it seem like the violence don't exist, but the violence does exist. Unfortunately, the violence does exist. 58, 57 shootings, 8, 9 killings, bro, in a 2 to 3 day span. Chill. Come on, man. But there's no violence though, right? He's making that up. Trump didn't come in here and set people up. He didn't put no guns in the community for people to start killing each other. They've been doing that. And the thing too, and I hate about it the most, is that JB convinces these, let's say, liberals that violence is not happening in Chicago. Violence is happening in Chicago. It's always happened in Chicago. Who goes to Chicago and feels safe? Come on, let's be real. Who goes to Chicago and feels safe? Who's in the city that feels safe? Come on. It's just you have to expect something bad to happen. And that's why people are just like, whatever. Whatever happens, happens, because you can't control it. I hope that the police come in time. No, they're not going to come for another 12, 15 minutes. So in that time, you got to defend for yourself. And that's if they come. Come on, man. This is Chicago. Why are we playing this game? Why are we acting like stuff don't go down? Why are we acting like there's no violence? J.B. Pritzker is trying to portray as if violence is just non-existent. No, Donald Trump is just trying to make every possible reason to come to Chicago with the National Guard. Look, JB, he's coming. Okay. There's no, he's coming. You had a reason years ago. You had a reason last year. You had a reason the year before. Look at all these killings, bro. Just let the man come in and do the fucking work, bro. Just let Trump come in with the National Guard. Well, it ain't no let. He's coming. Look, there ain't no let. Can I just put that out there right now? It ain't no let him come in. He's coming. And I'm so glad. I was just at work today, and the lady's like, man, I can't wait. There's a black woman, too. She's like, I can't wait till they bring that National Guard in and stop this violence. It's too much going on. And I said, man, I hope it happens sooner than later, because we don't have time to play. We really don't. Because at the end of the day, you're going to look up, and one of your family members gone from some senseless violence. I know dudes that I personally know that been shot at in their car just because they accidentally cut somebody off. Road rage. The Dan Ryan was just cut off yesterday. They cut the Dan Ryan off because it was a shooting on the highway, bro. And everybody know them highway shootings, bro. Damn, there'd be open and shut cases. They never find out. It'd be cold cases. They never find out who the killers are because it's on the highway. There's cameras everywhere. They got Big Brother around Chicago everywhere. I-90, 355, 55, 88. It's cameras everywhere. Damn, bro, they're everywhere. But they still can't seem to find nobody, right? 294. It's cameras everywhere, but they still can't solve the crime. Ain't that something? Like, literally, there's cameras all throughout this city, any burg, bro. It's all cameras everywhere. License plate readers. And they still can't get the crime down. That's nuts, bro. Send them boys in. Period. And don't just send them up north. That's because maybe Trump's waiting for that Independence Day parade, because every year they're going to shut down the street. They're going to shut down the street. They're going to do the illegal car action that they do every year where they get the circling and shit, shut everything down. It's the most violent situation. The police never stops it every year. Sorry. Every single year, they never shut it down. And I'm glad that Mexicans love their independence, but they be doing a lot of illegal shit on that day, and nobody stops them. No one. They never have. They're going to be stopped this time, I guarantee you. They need to. For the betterment of our city. And if you're a liberal in our city and you just hate Trump, you're like, oh, I don't want to send it that because you hate Trump. Let's be real. There's violence there. And if you're an old woman, old man that can't stop themselves, who gonna stop you about these YNs? Nobody. These YNs are in control. Let them YNs do that little takeover when the National Guard there, because they be taking over downtown. They always do it. They all get together. They must got a motherfucking group chat. They all get together downtown and they take over downtown. The police can't control them. Talking about, oh, we need a curfew. No, because Brandon Johnson don't want a curfew. He let the kids run rampant. He don't want to control them. He wants them to run free and do whatever the hell they want to do. Oh, policing is the reason why the people are acting violent. They're acting violent without the police there, bro. Literally. That don't even sound right. It's over policing, and that's why people are violent. Awkward. That don't make sense. Anyway, that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. It's just something about this JB Prister dude. It's just, he's way off. He's a criminal, bro. I guarantee you, I'm voting for anybody but him. I'll vote for anyone but JB Prister because he is not good for our state. He is not good for our state since he's been in. He has not worried about no other part of our state but Chicago. He's acting as if Illinois is Chicago and Chicago is Illinois. Let Brandon Johnson run Chicago and you stay back. Instead, you're trying to run Chicago as if you're the mayor of Chicago. You're the governor of Illinois, bro. Run Illinois. Listen to the people. Send the guards in. Get the violence down. Make our tourists feel welcome. But instead, he wants to do fake videos with the police behind him, hidden, like as if he's downtown Chicago and everything's free. Everybody know the police is right there with you, bro. Ain't no way you just walking downtown by yourself, news crew and everything. No police. Come on now. You think we just a fool? Like nobody gonna realize who you is and approach you? Come on. JB be playing that role, bro. He is so slick. That boy is so slick. He's more slick than Brandon Johnson, bro. All I'm saying, JB, man, run the state like you're supposed to run the state. Listen to the people. Stop running our state like it's Chicago. This is not Chicago. All of Illinois is not Chicago. Stop running our state like it's Chicago. Stop running Chicago like it's all of the state. Simple as that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section about Big Boy. And don't forget about Mr. Brandon Johnson because he's a crook too. We got to get them both out. We're gonna flip Illinois back red. We going crazy. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to like my video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get it. Peace.